Hey, what's up? It's Flynn Johnson.
I'm ROC.
And this is Gobsmacked.
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
We back.
The podcast where we talk about growing up and everything in between.
In between.
Sheila O'Connor, or She News. Make sure you like, subscribe, wherever you listen to our podcasts.
Write us a little review if you can, because it helps us out. We're an independent podcast, as everybody knows.
Absolutely.
We are a tiny little fish in a massive pond
a big one.
of shite.
Shite.
Absolute shite.
Well, this is Gobsmacked. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for sticking with us, guys.
Oh, baby.
I'll see you soon. Go on.
How many pairs of them Yeezys do you own?
Yeezys.
The chap sat here in a luminous Nike top with some trow.
Some trow. Some cargo trow.
Some cargo trow, some socks showing off the Jumpman.
Yeah.
And then you have, ironically, Yeezys underneath.
Listen, it's not my greatest fashion choice today.
The 350s.
It's not my greatest fashion
The
choice
luminous.
today.
What ones are they called?
These are the frozen yellows.
Ah, frozen yellows.
Frozen yellows, yeah.
How many of them have you got?
Yeezys altogether. I've been through a lot of them over the last few years. So I think altogether, when the collection was booming, I had something like, I think it was 12, bro, including 700s, so they weren't all 350s.
No, but I mean, like Yeezys in total, you had about 12 pairs. I thought you had more than that. Because I've been with you a few times when you've been buying them.
Yeah, well, I'd have to go back and look. It's in around the 12 to 15 mark, like, pairs of them.
That's a lot.
I mean?
You're mad for Yeezys, you're.
I'm not so much anymore, bro. I kind of have the ones that I like that I like now. Like back then, I did like obviously the ones that I bought I really liked, like. But I mean, they've gone to, like, you know, I don't know, somebody'd get a lend of a pair of me and then I'd never ask for them back, and now they're just theirs, like, you know what I mean, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, no, now I don't really rock them as much, but I bust them out sometimes. Because they're the comfiest shoe of all time.
Yeah, I have a little pair there beside your chair.
Oh, yeah,
they're in
statics.
bits. They're in bits. They're in bits.
Yeah. No, they're fucking.
Got those from Brown Thomas. That's a little free shout out for Brown Thomas. Come and sponsor us, Offspring, please.
Offspring.
We love runners.
Give me the runners.
And behind me is like a sea of Nike boxes.
Yeah. But the Nike thing is definitely something that I've kind of veered towards, like, as opposed to the Yeezys. Like, I still love the Yeezy design. Like, I love the 700 design, the chunky runner, the chunky kick, like. But
which one's that one?
They're the 700, you know, the wave runners.
Oh yes.
Tasty little bastards.
Yeah, I remember. I was actually in Manchester when I first seen that. I was in Manchester. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
you remember when I texted? I seen some young fella wearing, and I was like, oh shit, they are nice. Yeah. It was that kind of like pastel-y colour ones. Remember them ones?
Yeah.
The pinks and blues. Is that what it was?
No, they were majority grey, and then they had like the teal green on them, and like the blue, and the orange little dots, and oh, crazy, bro. Crazy.
Yeah, I wasn't mad. I remember when I first seen them, I was like, ugh, they're rotten.
Yeah, I remember when they were announced.
I seen them on foot, I was like, oh shit,
crazy. I have them in the gaff. I have them about 4 years or something now, bro, and they're still in immaculate condition. Like,
I only have maybe 2-3 pairs of Yeezys, but the only ones that I like. Do you know what I
mean? Yeah. No.
Like, I wouldn't be like most young fellas, be like, oh my god, they're Yeezys, I gotta have those.
See, that was never me. See, the boys will even tell you from back in the day, bro. I used to, when I say back in the day, when I started working, like, when I got my first job, and I was working, well, we talked about our first jobs, but I'm talking about when I started working in Dublin, like, and I was able to actually go out and buy myself these things.
Yeah, you had a bit of money.
I had like a mad collection of Puma suedes. I had like Puma suedes in all colours, bro.
Yeah, I remember when we
that?
used to shoot videos and stuff. First used to have the Puma suedes. Didn't I send you a picture the other day of you and Daryl?
Yeah, and I was in.
And you have a pair of Puma suedes on?
Puma suedes on, yeah. So I was...
Blue ones, I think, was it?
I had them in, bro, I'm not messing, I had them in I think Puma suedes, I had 16 or 17 different colourways. Like.
I was never mad for Puma.
Really, yeah?
Yeah, even when I was younger.
Even then I wasn't, but the Puma suedes had this look where it was like the... I don't know, it just reminded me of that, like...
They look like the Specials, the Adidas.
It reminded me of that, you know, the breakdance and the B-boys like used to wear them back in the day, like, type of thing, and I loved it. I loved that, like. So I had loads of them. So what I'm saying is about the Yeezys was that I didn't just buy them because, like you said, like, oh my god, the Yeezys, I have to have them, like, and it was never that for me. Like, I just liked them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I bought. Because you know me and you were the same. We buy runners to wear them, bro. We don't play and leave them in a box. And then...
Saying that now, I do have some runners here that only come out on special occasions.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I have the holy grails, but I mean,
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you is that we never buy runners to sell them. Like,
No,
do you
no,
know
no,
what I mean?
no.
I need that shit around like that. Like,
But even if you look around the studio we're in now, all the artwork and all the collectibles I have here, like I don't buy stuff to sell it or
no, that's
flash
what I'm saying.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's something that I want,
It's
and
the
it's
same with
usually
me,
it's usually a nostalgia thing for me.
Yeah.
Because I grew up during the 90s and the
Mhm.
early 90s, so it's kind of just more of a nostalgia thing for me.
Yeah.
That's where my obsession with Nike comes from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it was either Nike or Adidas growing up. That's what it was. They were the two main boys.
100%.
And then obviously Nike is kind of charging along now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really
No,
is,
I
like-
kind of veered towards the whole Nike stuff again for that reason, for that like nostalgic reason of where we used to be rocking the obviously the 90s, like, and the AM1s and the total 90s. Do you remember them? Do you remember them yokes? AstroTurf joints.
The AstroTurfs.
Had them as well, yeah. But with Yeezys, bro, it was just I got on that buzz where I was like, I just love the design. They were different.
Yeah.
They were new. Like,
It wasn't
do
the
you know what I mean?
Kanye West thing or anything like
Yeah,
that.
it was nothing to do with Kanye at all. Like, it was I just loved the boost for it was a big thing for me, because me and you are real. I don't know. Obviously, I would say you're more nerdy about it than what I would be. But like the science behind the actual design of the runner, like, it gets me going.
Oh, baby.
That's what I mean.
Because look at that stitching.
I remember my dad when I was living in the gaff, man. I remember me
Nice laces.
dad. Yeah.
Oh, those fabrics.
That's not a fleck, is it?
What glue did you use?
Is that a fleck?
A PA-22? Oh my god.
Oh, this is the
Wet
best runner
dream.
ever. No, but me and you are nerds like that about the whole the attention to detail in runners, like, you know what I mean. But I remember my dad when I was buying all the Yeezys and all, right. When I was living in the gap.
I remember your man used to be going mad at you now.
We
I fucking know that pair.
But maybe dad got to an argument, right, about, like, my dad's like, where's all your money gone? Like, I was asking for lend the money. He's like, where's all your money gone? I was like, why does that matter? Like, you know what I mean? I'm working or whatever. And I was like, just sort me out. And I think he turned around and he was like, I'm fucking sick of it and all. I'm sick of giving you lend the money and all. He's like, look. He turns around and goes, look at Daryl. He's like, what's he got? He's driving a car. What have you got? A pair of fucking Yeezys.
Fucking right.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm gonna look fresh broke, bro. Yeah, I'm fresh broke. That's my look, bro. No, I've obviously gotten better with money since, like, slight bit.
Drug dealer chic.
Yeah. But no, it was just I had no responsibilities, bro.
What have you got? Yeezys.
That's what he was like to me. What's he got? A car? What's he have? A house? What have you got? A pair of fucking Yeezys. That's what I got. Yeah.
Yeah, but you look fresh though.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Go on, get out.
Go on.
Here's the tenner. Go on.
No, it was just one of them things, bro. That, like, I was living at home and I had no response. That's where the majority of my collection came from. Not just with Yeezys, with all runners. Like, the majority of my collection came from, like, when I was living in my ma's and earning good money. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember when we'd be up in the studio and you'd be like, look at these, bro. What do you think of this? But like, don't you have 20 pairs of them? I'm gonna go around and meet a bloke now around the corner. He has a pair of them for me.
Yeah. Oh, I remember that. Do you remember me and you went?
Yeah.
That was the Zebras. I wrecked them only recently, bro. They're filthy.
Yeah.
Filthy.
I don't know how you keep them fucking clean. Didn't you have like the white pair and all? The all white fucking snow white things?
Creams, yeah. They lasted me about 2 years and then they got scuffed up.
They'd last me 2 minutes. As soon as I walk the dog into things, that's it.
That's it. Came over,
Walk
but
all
I have
over
the
them.
Holy Grails. Like, the Holy Grails only come out. You know what I mean? They only come out on special occasions.
I have about 4 Holy Grails here that only come out special occasions. Rest of the runners, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, just rock them. Yeah,
Like, I have runners that I'd wear and people be like, what the fuck? Like young lads that buy and sell runners, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Statics and stuff, or well, not even then, because they're not even that fucking rare.
Yeah.
But I have runners that are rare, that are not even in here, like they be in the other fucking room or whatever, or the attic, or in her ma's house, that I'd wear, and you'll just be like, what the fuck? Would you not sell them? Do you know how much they're worth? I'm like, I don't care how much they're worth, bro.
Okay, yeah. I used to get that, you know, when I got these.
Like, do you think you're mad for wearing them?
Yeah, I got these rare pair of the Air Max ones. They were like the safari joints or something.
Yeah.
They're like this beige colour with like the cheetah print on them.
Yeah.
And I remember I rocked into work one day, and one of the boys was mad into his runners as well. Like, and he's one of them that like boys and sales and that. And he was like, bro, get them off your feet. And I was like, what? And he was like, stick them in the attic for a good 2 years. You know how much you get for them now? And why are you even wearing them? I was like, bro, I bought them to wear them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, relax, bro. You know what I mean? Get them off your feet. I was like, what? Do you not like them? And he was like, they're unreal. He was like, put them away. And I was like, no. I buy them to wear them, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's a different conversation in itself, the whole sneaker culture thing. Well, quote unquote sneaker culture, like.
Yeah, you could do a couple of hours on
that alone, like.
Sneaker culture, yeah. Especially in Ireland, because we have a weird relationship with it as well, you know.
Yeah.
Same as the UK compared to Americans. You know what Americans are like they're just fucking consumers, like just buy.
Yeah.
If it's expensive, I'll have it. You know what I mean?
That's what it's like. Yeah.
You could have two exact same products beside each other. One of them's €1,000 or $1,000. The other one's 100. They'll all want the 1,000, even though it's the exact fucking same as the other one.
Consumerism, bro.
I know we're a little bit like that now, but like, fuck me, the Americans are rulers.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. But it was that whole thing about growing up was that it was a representation of yourself, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Whatever you wore, especially runners, like, you know what I mean? Now, back in the day, runners wouldn't last me 3 days, like, they were gone for the bin. You know what I mean?
I told you a story about Christmas Day with us, like, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't last us at all. We were fuckers, we were. Except for Ricky. Ricky now was, like, a different ball game. That fella was always fresh to death. He'd change, like, he'd have, like, 2 or 3 different outfits a day. Not even joking.
Yeah.
He'd go home and have a shower. And we'd be all standing outside, right? Be like, oh, come on, go around to the house or whatever. I just want to grab something out of the house. Yeah. So we'd be all around there. There'd be about 10 of us sat outside his house, right, waiting. We're all laughing, joking, talking about shite, whatever. Yeah. And then someone would go, where's Ricky gone? I'd be like, I don't know. I haven't seen him. How long have we been here? And he'd be like, we've been standing here about half hour.
Yeah.
And he'd be ringing the doorbell or whatever. And next, because the bathroom window was kind of around the front of the house, like his ma's house, a corner house. So we'd poke at the window and be like, yeah, I'm just down now, just having a quick shower. He'd be in there having a fucking shower. And he'd do this 2 or 3 times a day and get changed in a different outfit. But he was always like, we used to call him Slick Rick, do you know what I mean? We still do.
Yeah.
He was always in, because, you know, he comes from town, like his family, majority of his family are from town.
Yeah.
And town always got the fresh stuff first.
Oh,
do you know what
yeah,
I mean?
Of course.
And then it'd filter into the suburbs, like, do you know what I mean? Because it was before Facebook and all that stuff. And Bebo wasn't even a thing then, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'd always get the style last, like, because we didn't have the JD Sports and that out in Blanche. We had like JJB.
Remember that?
We had Marden Sports, I think, was out here, something like that.
Yeah.
We didn't have any, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. The big shops like the Champions and the JDs and all that sort of crack, like, from back in the day, or whatever ones were big in town at the time.
Yeah.
We were from the suburbs, so we didn't fucking get any of that, like, until like 2 months later. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. The boys be rocking the fresh 97s in town. Yeah. And then they'd come to us then maybe 4 or 5 months down the line. Do you know what I mean? Look at these fresh yokes. And Rick be like, yeah, my cousin's been wearing them since last year. Like, what are you talking about? You missed the wave. Like, it's on a new wave now.
Yeah, no, I get that, yeah.
Or you go Moore Street for the bootlegs or the Sunday market, Fairley House.
Oh, come here, if you want to talk about bootlegs, bro, I have some stories about
That's
bootlegs.
all we wore when we were younger.
Same with me, bro.
Fake yokes.
Same with me, yeah. Everybody would have the real Echo tracksuits on them and they have a rock out. The fucking logo was too big.
Becco.
Yeah, Becco, yeah. It's just Echo spelled EKO, like. But I'd come out and the boys had like all their logos would be like the same size. And when I'd come out, the logo would be right across my chest, you know.
Not even in the right place.
That's fake. No, it's not.
It's in reverse and all.
It's in reverse.
Printed on reverse.
It's just like a random Nike sign on the trousers, but the Echo signs on the other
side.
It's
a special collab, though. You wouldn't know.
No, like, don't get me wrong, I always got like anything I asked for, I got, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a thing that like I was I like never got like anything, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I was given stuff, but it was always fake. It was always the time. I remember I went out to Moore Street with my man, right? And this is when Moore Street was like booming. You know what I mean? Had everything, like. And I remember never forgetting, man. They were flown through or whatever, and I wanted a pair of those, the T90s that we were talking about. I wanted a pair of them bad. Like, all the boys were rocking them. Like, says to me, man, I want to get them. Yeah, we go up in here and have a look or whatever, yeah. We went up to Moore Street, and I'm thinking, there's shops, you know what I mean? I didn't know what it was at the time, like. And we're floating through or whatever. And I went off with my nanny. My nanny was like, you come with me. And my ma ended up getting them from me, yeah. Brother, when I tell you, yeah, I am not joking. She came back, and the T90s had the numbers 90 on them in a circle, yeah. Do you remember them? In like a circle. Yeah. She came back, and these things said 75 T80s. On them. They said 75, bro. I'm not joking.
T1000s.
In 80, you might have got away with. These things had 75. I was like, what the fuck are they?
Oh, they're only new. You wouldn't know.
That's exactly what she said. She was like, no, these are the new ones. Everybody has the old ones now. I was like, all right, yeah, rock the things on. And I got dead for it. 75, bro. 80, I wouldn't even have minded. I was like,
here's Ed with the 75s.
Here he is with the 75s.
With Adidas logo on them. Fila logo on the back.
On the back of them, yeah. Just Kappa written across the side.
Oh, fuck it out.
Oh, so funny, man, yeah. 75 she got me. I was like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
That was Nike Swiss, Eddie.
Nike Swiss.
They K-feet, Eddie. New Yorks.
Oh, the boys used to be slagging me. Your man just, she didn't want to pay the extra 15 quid for them, no? 75 and 90s, like. Oh,
your man not count now.
She didn't want to pay the extra 15 quid for them, no? Get the 90 one.
Oh, fuck it out.
And I wouldn't even mind, they were bad jokes, bro, but everybody fucking had them and I wanted them. I had a pair of G units as well. Isn't that strange? Yeah, as like a little white Irish bloke, like.
Jesus.
My ma got them in, she found them in TK Maxx, believe it or not.
No way.
A pair of them just sitting on the shelf, yeah.
I actually think Ricky had a pair of them as well, and I think he got them out TK Maxx. He was mad for TK Maxx. He loved looking around and search and see what was fresh, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's a pure hunter, that fella.
Bro. I swear to God, I had them. My ma hated them. Like, they're horrible things, but yeah, happy Christmas.
Enjoy yourself. They're no 75s.
They're no 75s, them things.
Do you remember them?
They were the nicest shoe you had. They were.
They were gorgeous. Sunday best.
They made you look very sharp. Fuck off, man, will you?
Giving a fucking clue.
Anyways, shout out to Mumsy. Shout out to Mom.
Standing there in a pair of 90s. Your 75s were gorgeous.
They were gorgeous, they were.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So that was the thing with me when I was growing up. I'd either get like the real tracksuit and the fake runners, or I'd get the fake tracksuit and the real runners.
Oh, it was all fake for us. All fake for us growing up. We used to get them from a house around the corner. You know, there was a house. Oh, I told you before.
Yeah.
There's a house in the estate that you go to. For anybody who doesn't know, if you lived in Ladyswell, there was one house in the estate that you go to for everything, except for drugs or anything like that. But you'd go there for like your fruit and veg. You'd get fucking toilet paper there. You'd get vodka there, beer there. You'd get your tracksuits, but you had to put your order in during the year. Yeah. So in the summer, at the end of the summer, towards the end of the summer, your ma or you'd be sent around with a list. You know, this is what we're looking for with sizes, like, you know, like your runner size and your fucking your clothes size or whatever, and you'd pay then like a $5 or a $10 a week. You know what I mean? You pay it off, and then when it's paid off, then it's yours, whatever like that. You get it for Christmas. But the whole estate always had the same shit on. Do you know what I mean? It was just the way it was. Like it was the way it was. This is like probably predates the shopping centre being built, or when the shopping centre was just being built. When was that? It was in 97 or something, was it?
It was built, I think it was built 96, 95, 96, I think so.
So it would have been around that time, like, because the shopping centre, the shops, it would have only been a handful of shops in it, you know, at the time.
Yeah, of course.
And these would get all like the fake stuff in, and the, you know, all the bootleg stuff, like, you know what I mean? Random shit, like. But it was all that. It was all fake. Your tracksuit would be fake, more or less going Sunday market up in Fairley House. You know what I mean? It's like that, like fake Nike tracksuits. When you wash them once, the fucking logo comes off. You know what I mean? It starts peeling. You'd have the fake runners, but it didn't matter because we all had the same shit. Bar like the likes of like Ricky and certain people in the estate. You know what I mean? The drug dealers didn't have the fake shit. They had the real shit. You know what I mean? That's what we all wanted. We wanted to dress like them. You know what I mean? They had the fucking 97s on, the fucking silver bullets on. Do you know what I mean? Looking fucking slick. Black tracksuits with their silver bullets beside you. Nostalgia, bro. Nostalgia. Had to get them. But they'd have the silver bullets on with the black tracksuits. You know what I mean? The big jackets. The Subaru Colin McRae fucking jacket on.
Oh,
you know
my
what I mean?
God, bro. I remember them as well.
I'd kill for one of them now. I'd kill for one of them. But yeah, man, we'd have all the bootleg shit on. But the whole estate had it. Like, all of our mates had more or less the bootleg stuff.
Yeah.
Not all of us. Some of us that had a ma and kind of had the nicer gear, where the rest of us poor cunts had the hand-me-downs and the second-hand clothes and all that. But like, you didn't get clothes all the time when we were younger, because, you know, well, in my family we didn't, because we were fucking poor. Like, we were a poor family. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of us were really poor families, single parent families, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Really poor, like, and you'd get the hand-me-downs or you'd get the second-hand shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it was the same. It was the same with us. Like, when I was growing up, bro, it wasn't like a regular occurrence. Like, this happened like.
You'd probably get something for your birthday, maybe,
yeah.
and then you get maybe like 2 set of clothes for Christmas, and that's it. That has to do you the year.
Yeah. That's the way I was as well. That's exactly.
But it'd always be like I can't really remember, but it'd always be like a pair of jeans and a shirt.
For like Christmas Day, like
some brogues,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Some nice set of brogues, and then Stephen's Day is when you'd have your tracksuit.
I used to have I'd have the baggy jeans, right? Christmas Day, the baggy jeans. I'd have myself a little, maybe a cardigan, right? Might be, or it could be like just like a furry jacket.
What was the big fucking? Everyone had the Ben Sherman shirt.
Ben Sherman shirt. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. So it would be the baggy jeans.
You'd be decked out, because Dunn's used to sell it, didn't they? I think it was Dunn's.
Ben Sherman shirt, and I'd have like the pennies Timberlands on. You know what I mean? Fresh, brother, ready to rock.
Looking slick. Out here looking
glasses
slick.
On. Ben Sherman glasses and everything. You're mad.
Decked out.
You're mad.
Decked out. Chest out.
Head at the bar with me. But yeah, sweet to God, bro. That was me, Christmas Day. Yeah,
I used to have, because I grew up in a house full of girls, so I just had all sisters.
Yeah.
So I used to get their clothes. Not like fucking dresses, right, like that. I mean, like, I'd get the fucking Reebok jumpers, or the Fila jumpers, or the Kappa jumper.
Here's Richie now in his Juicy Couture tracks.
Yeah, imagine Juicy on my arse in Diamantes.
Some of the letters falling off.
What was the other one with the cat on it? Was it fat or something like that? Fat. It was a baby fat.
Yeah, so
there he has, and he's baby fat. Where were you at the gym? Walking out?
I think stuck to you, bro.
Little velour yoke. Baby pink. No, but I used to get the jumpers where it'd be too small for them, you know. Just be like a Fila jumper. It'd be swinging on me, but it'd be too small for them, you know. Shit like that. They just had little hand-me-downs like that. Because we were broke, bro. We were absolutely poor as fuck, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I wasn't. We, like, again, it's a weird one for me, like, because we weren't, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, we weren't broke, but, like, money wasn't, like, a huge thing in my house, like, you know, like, growing up at all, like, it wasn't a huge thing at all, like, and as I said, me and you would be similar in the sense of, like, the hand-me-downs and the second-hand stuff.
Yeah.
And the getting one tracksuit for your birthday and then one tracksuit for Christmas type of thing, like, but we were always looked after, like, whatever I asked for, if it wasn't this year or next year, I got it eventually.
Yeah, eventually, you know, got it somewhere down the line. Thing, like,
they done that, like, they done their best, bro, you know what I mean?
The one I always remember, there was one brand new tracksuit I got, right? Now, I'm sure I got brand new clothes a lot, like, do you know what I mean? Not every fucking month or whatever.
6 months, yeah, I'm sure, like, I did.
Them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? We weren't that, like, we were poor, but we weren't fucking down and out.
Man's gonna listen to this, like, bad to me.
Like, we weren't down and out or anything like that. But there was one tracksuit that I have terrible memory, but there was one I'll never forget. It was a navy Le Coq Sportif tracksuit.
Oh, the Coq Sportif was the shit, though.
Yeah, when I got it, it was like, this thing was on a mannequin in the front window. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Something came about, and I was just told, just pick what you want. And that never happened to me. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? What? I get to pick what I want? I want all the shit. But there was this, we were in town, there was this sports shop, I think it was down the road from Guyaney's, I can't remember. I think it was down the road from Guyaney's.
Right.
I vaguely remember where it was, right? And in the window, brand new, fresh, straight out, only released that fucking week or something.
Yeah.
Was this Le Coq Sportif tracksuit? It was navy, and it was the button up. You know, the button trousers with the buttons on them.
The snap checks.
Yeah, the snaps. And it was yellow. You know, the buttons were yellow.
Oh,
and I had the yellow Le Coq Sportif logo.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I went home that day and put it straight on. Went and just stood out on the road just for people to see me. Look at this fella. Did you win the lotto? Do you know? And I had the hat to match. She even got me the hat to match, the navy hat with the yellow Le Coq Sportif. The runners were fucking fake Nikes or something like that.
Yeah.
But scruffy dirty, you know what I mean? But I just literally went home. I remember, I never forget it. Came home town that day. It was in the evening, not. In I went, tracksuit straight on, no shower, no nothing. Little scruff I was. Straight out onto the road, just standing in front of my garden with the arms folded, standing there.
Somebody say
Look at me now.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
What were you saying about me juicy guitar tracksuit?
Me baby fat. I was all the cars driving past me just waving at. Don't even know who they are.
All the people.
Hi.
Richie thinks it's an event.
Yeah. Hi.
Everybody's like, oh, I'm the Richie fella.
That's what I was like. Look at me. Am I grey? Look at this brand new tracksuit.
People and all
This
go
is real.
past.
This is real. Snapping the buttons now. Look, they really work.
Look, the tag is still on it. The tag is still on there.
I thought I was the fucking bollocks.
I love that, bro.
I felt like fucking Ricky I did walking around the estate, you know?
Yeah. Anytime I got anything like Adidas or Nike tracksuit was, I always felt like the freshest motherfucker on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
You know? I know what you're talking
Absolutely.
about. Man, I was like, back in the day, the boys were like mad for like white tracksuits for some reason. Like everybody loved a good white, full white tracksuit. Like,
I remember one day, I don't know whether it was Christmas or something or Stephen's Day or something. I remember I was coming out of the house, my ma's house, and I walked down to the shop corner. And Rick and Colin all come around the corner. And Ricky had this big, huge white jacket on. I think it was like Tommy Hilfiger or something. He looked like fucking Tupac, he did. Remember that video of Tupac? And he has like the white monkey hat on. He has the white monkey hat on, the white jacket with the little bit of fur on the hood. That's what he was like. He had the white hat on. He had the white fucking jacket. I was like, what the fuck?
Nose ring in.
Where's this cunt coming from? Oh my god!
Fella's fresh off a J-Lo video.
The rest of us look like bleeding like we look homeless. We did, like fucking little scruffs. This fella with the fresh white on. Oh my lord!
I was mad for it when Lil Wayne put out Hustlers music, right? This was like before Lollipop and all that stuff. Like, he put out a tune called Hustlers music, and it's like this over this like sampled like 90 BPM, bro. It's unbelievable. But I remember the outfit he wore in that video. I was like, I fucking need that. I need that now. It was this purple.
Wheezy.
Before I even knew what Bape was, bro. It was this purple Bape hoodie. Oh, joke.
Was it the zip where it zips all the way up to the top?
No, it wasn't one of them. This is even before
the
that.
Shark ones, or
do you know what I mean?
called.
Before the shark ones, like. You know what I mean? This is even before that. This is old. Like, just literally had like a little Bape logo, a little white Bape logo, and it had different purple
the
camo stuff on it. Oh, it was outrageous. I remember seeing that. And it was just that for me, bro, that's where I was like, I want to wear that. Like, anytime I seen a music video, like, I was like, I want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I used to walk around the bleeding triple XL fucking.
We all did that. We all did that. Well, I was the only one in my mates group that did that. Well, it was me and Ricky, because Ricky used to wear like FUBU and all.
FUBU, yeah.
Yeah, we would wear the Wu-Tang hoodies and all. We used to have them.
Yeah.
We used to have the fake ones as well from down Moore Street. You go to shop in Moore Street, they'd have all the Wu wear and Snoop Dogg clothing.
I wanted a Sean John tracksuit so bad, bro. So bad.
With the diamantes on the fucking pockets.
Sean John, I wanted it so bad, man. So bad. And just the G-Unit stuff as a whole, like, I just love the G-Unit stuff. Because I was mad about 50, like, you know what I mean, back then.
Actually, speaking of white, I did have a white yoke. I had a white jumper, FUBU jumper, yeah. It had the FB on the front. It was white, FB on the front. I think it was black, and I had like red stitching or something. And then down the sleeve had the, you know, the little stripe that goes all the way down, just has like FUBU and the stars on it all the way down. Then I had like, I think it was number 85 or something on the back, or something like that was on the back. Yeah, white. Got destroyed. It did.
What was the white thing all about, bro? That's, for me, that's stuck in my head from like back then. Everybody just wore like,
if you think of the 90s,
white,
you think like
full white tracksuits, like, you know what I mean?
With black jocks on them.
All the walk around like fucking E17 now.
Black
like.
jocks on the knee. You just see the big black fucking squares.
That's what I mean. It was just, I don't know, bro. And the same thing with the. It's just music videos. That was my thing. Like, anything I was saying, 50 Rock, anything like that, bro. I was like, I want it.
Yeah, people that you're idolising, like, I want that.
I want that.
That's what it was for all of us, you know.
Yeah.
But with my mates, though, like, bar like Rick, the fashion thing, it wasn't a thing for us. It wasn't important for us.
Same with us,
to be honest.
At the same time, it wasn't like,
important.
Yeah.
Now, you would get slagged if you came out in something pure different. Like, I love fashion. But back then, the stuff I wanted to wear, I'd never wear.
You couldn't.
I couldn't put it on me.
Yeah.
I'd be slagged too much.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I didn't have the confidence to wear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff I'd wear now, like some of the stuff I wear now, you'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't give a shit.
Fresh as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Don't second guess yourself.
Do you know what I mean?
You look great.
Do you know what I mean?
You look what you do. This fella, right? So
Me
he
leopard
called
print
me
forward
out.
jacket and all.
He called me out. I'm going to call you out right now, right? So he has no runners on. He's out here barefoot.
Orange socks.
No, he has orange socks on. A pair
Nike
of
trousers.
Nike trousers and the Mango Matman
Bangers
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
Bangers t-shirt, yeah.
But I'm dressed like this because I'm only in from work.
Look, here's the excuse, right?
Leave it out.
I tell you what.
I'm
You
only
dress like this
I'm only in
all
from
the
work. Give it over.
All the time.
Give
Nobody
over.
knows.
If it was up to me, I'd just walk around the nip constantly.
Just sitting here in the pub. I just lied for him.
Belly hanging out. Belly folding over the fucking
What's
microphone
going
lid.
on up here?
How he is. Can of Coke laying on top of the belly. Just doing a podcast. I'm just casting me pods.
Just cast to be pod. Just has a little towel covering
I'm
his
just
bits.
stringing conversations together.
Just has a towel covering his bits. I'm only out of the shower, bro.
The pop filter on it.
The pop filter on the thing.
Now you don't say a whisper. Don't want to hear a take out of you. Blowing smoke.
Oh, stop. But yeah, it was just back then, bro. It was wasn't a big thing for us. When I say it wasn't a big thing, it wasn't like when I got dressed every day. It wasn't a conscious decision. Like it wasn't like I'm gonna put these on with
threw
these.
on what was there, was
do
it?
you know what I mean? Just threw on
Whatever
whatever.
was on the floor.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It just threw on whatever. Like, but it was always
Alright.
like,
Get a day or two out of that.
yeah, no, it's alright.
No, just wear that inside out, you'd be grand.
One of the boys stood on my chest in this thing, but it's alright. Like, I'll wipe it. You know what I mean?
Febreze that thing.
Use the baby wipe to get it smelling nice. But no, it wasn't a big thing for us either. It wasn't a conscious thing, but it was a big part of, especially just runners, bro. Just kicks for me were a big thing. Like, you know what I mean? I would happily wear the fake tracksuit if I meant I got the real runners. Like, you know what I mean? Type of thing. But it was, although it wasn't conscious, it was like a subconscious thing that was a part of our identity. Like, because as I got older and you look back, you start, as you said, you start to realise that, like, yeah, it was a big thing of
It was with us as
culture,
well.
and
Was
you know what I
with
mean.
us as well. Just like the fashion thing wasn't big with us, but you still wouldn't go around in a pair of fucking jeans and a shirt.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You had to still dress a certain way.
Yeah.
But it didn't really matter what it was. Like, it was Adidas, feel it, whatever.
Doesn't matter what brand it was.
Once it was a hoodie.
Yeah.
And a jacket and tracksuit bottoms and runners and a hat. Do you know what I mean? We were mad for hats. We used to collect the hats with the little. We used to go down and stroke them. From JJB and that.
Yeah.
Don't know if you remember them. They were Nike hats, and they used to have the bubble.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember them, the little gel bubble, and it had
the
the swoosh inside. Gork was mad for them. Gork and Mark. Mark and Gork always had the fresh hats, especially Gork, from what I remember.
Yeah.
They used to have the fresh hats.
Fresh hats, yeah.
Yeah. When I come to think of it now, Gork could always be in like the brand new Liverpool jersey, whatever the new jersey was. Gork could have it on.
Yeah.
Tracksuit bottoms, runners, and then the Nike hat with either the bubble on it or something. But it was always a Nike hat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And same as Mark as well. Mark was the same.
Yeah.
But the rest of us just looked like little scruffs.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. Do you know what I mean? It didn't
yeah.
matter. Like, it wouldn't be like what it is today. Everybody just wears a black Nike tracksuit.
Yeah.
Like, if you go anywhere around Blanche, you just see gangs of young fellas and young ones
All
in just black Nike tracksuits,
yeah.
black Nikes,
Of course.
and then a pair of black runners on, like usually TNs or something like that.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was all boy. The boys were out here looking like a boy band.
Except for the boys on top of the estate, like the boys up the top of the estate, the older lads. They were the ones like with the fresh, like whatever runners were brand new.
Yeah.
They had them sparkling white, like brand new,
Mm-hmm.
not a mark on them. And then they had like the brand new fucking, the tracksuits. You know what I mean?
It's a little taste.
Or you'd see them like with the Tommy Hilfiger jumper on with the tracksuit bottoms and all. They'd be like, oh my god. Or one of the boys had the Colin McRae, the Subaru yoke, the blue joint.
Back in
The
the day,
proper,
bro.
like, he had that, and I was just like, I was obsessed with it, right?
Yeah.
And there was a party in my ma's house once. There used to be always parties in my ma's house.
Yeah.
Horrible environment to grow up in, but there was always fucking parties on.
Okay.
Oh, these things would last a fucking week, do you know what I mean?
One of them,
There'd be
yeah.
just people all over the gaff. But your man left the Subaru jacket in the house one day. So I got up and I was like, oh my god, it's a Subaru jacket. Like, I didn't clock with me that it was his jacket. I was just like, oh my god, it's Conor McRae jacket. This thing about 10 fucking times the size of me, right? Didn't care, fucked it on me. On it went. outside I was, thinking it was great, with all the boys like, where'd you get that jacket? It's just, it's in my house, so I'll just put it on.
Little light, yeah.
And your man see me a couple of hours later, like whenever he woke up, whatever, he see me and he says, give me that, you. Do you know how much that is? It was like fucking £400 or £500 at the time, Oh, I thought it was that bollocks in this thing for about 2 hours. I thought I was the tits. The sleeves rolled up because it was too big on me. Sleeves rolled up. I mean, some gammy tracksuit on with fake runners and the fucking Subaru jacket, thinking I was the bleeding bollocks.
Just says sub on it because
there was a car shop in the shopping centre. I don't know if you remember, years ago. You know where Starbucks and all is now?
Yeah.
You know where that is? The one that downstairs?
Yeah.
Towards like Marks and Spencer's and all that.
Yeah.
There used to be a little car shop in there, right? Because we used to rub the paints out there. Yeah, we used to rub the spray paint out there. Yeah. There used to be this small little shop, and they used to sell the Subaru jackets in there.
No
Yeah,
way.
they used to have the Fieri jackets, like the Schumacher ones and all that. The yellow ones, and then they had the Colin McRae Subaru jacket.
The Schumacher jacket,
like £300-400. These things were like.
Yeah,
the Schumacher jacket was a big one. The red one with the red shoulders and the white around the fucking chest and that, like big jacket back in the day.
The big white block.
But the Colin McRae one. Oh, I used to want to be Colin McRae. Like. I wanted to be a rally driver when I was young. I was obsessed with him. I wanted to go to rally school and all up in Donegal. Like that was my plan. I'm going to Donegal to be a rally driver.
Jesus Christ.
Then I started making music and I was like, nah.
In his juicy
I want to be Snoop Dogg now. Yeah, me baby fat tracksuit. I want to be Snoop Dogg. Going around with cornrows.
Speaking of which, I used to wear do-rags, bro.
No way.
Listen. Before anybody comes for me, I was a delusional teenager. And
one of the boys, when we used to have our little rap group when we thought we were fucking Snoop Dogg and corrupt.
The dog
he
pound.
Used to wear, we used to think we were black. Like he used to wear the do-rags and all that.
Oh, man,
I've never worn one. I used to have the bandana though. Ooh, the bandana under the hat.
Yeah,
come
under
on.
the hat. Yeah. But again, it was the 50 influence, bro. You can blame 50. Yeah, don't come for me. 50. Just he used to have the do-rag on, bro. And he'd leave like an inch of the do-rag showing and then put the hat on. Like that's the way I was. Like I used to wear do-rags. Why me ma let me? I doubt why me ma bought them. Who knows?
He didn't even realise what it was. He wants to wear tights on his head. He's grand.
He wants to wear a pop filter on his head.
He's not hurting anyone.
But yeah, I used to rock them, bro. I used to rock a do-rag. But no, I wouldn't walk around the estate with them on, like. But I'd wear them like in the gaff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
with the remote,
in the mirror.
The remote in my hands, you know what I mean? Just
in the mirror.
Like, in the mirror.
Motherfucking PIMP.
Yeah, that was one of them, yeah. But I used to wear like the triple XL stuff out all the time. Like
I was like that.
Yeah, I used to wear,
especially the days when I was like big old dog and all. And I thought I was Snoop. Like I thought I was black.
Yeah,
I thought I was American. Like I thought I was American.
I saw a video of Eminem where he had one of the legs pulled up just to underneath the shin, like, and I used to rock around like that.
Yeah, with the bandana tied around the knee and all. The Nelly style.
Yeah,
I used to have the fucking. I had this white 4 tracksuit. Swear to God,
4.
This was like 4, like not huge 4, like a big 4 jacket, like, but it was fucking 4, right? White Snoop Dogg clothing, and it was way too big on me. It was bought in Moore Street, one of the fake shops, like,
yeah.
So I had that, and I used to wear like the Wu wear jerseys, the American football jersey with the Wu-Tang logo on them. With the white fucking tracksuit, the white 4 tracksuit. It was miles too big on me. With like Snoop Dogg, I had his cartoon head on the back and all, like Snoop Dogg clothing or whatever. SDC. Oh my God, man! With the white hat, with the fucking bandana on the
bandana on the
Oh yeah, that was me. I don't even know if there's photos of that. I'd say Gav, if you're listening, I'd say Gav has a couple of photos.
Yeah, I'd say Gav.
Or used to have the Rough Riders. The
no,
red
you
tracksuit.
did not. Did you?
The nylon.
Brother.
That one kind of fitted me a bit. It was red, and then I had the black R on the back and the Rough Riders logo.
See them Rough Riders,
and I had
American
the stripe
jerseys
down.
Yeah,
I used to have them as well. Loads of them.
Brother. I would drop somebody for one of them now. I swear.
Same. I'd love one of them now.
I'd love one of them.
I used to have them, I used to have the silver one with the big black R on it. I wanted one of them
so bad, man. I was obsessed with the MX growing up, like obsessed as well as 50. Like, obsessed with but that jersey.
Drop. Oh, I used to think I was that bollocks walking around.
Man. He had a tune that I loved, because you know me, I'm a little. I used to be a little soft boy, you know what I mean? And he had a tune about one of his mates, Kato or something.
Yeah.
Do you know? Miss you, okay.
Oh yes.
It was on. I think it was on the Year of the Dog or something like that. But bro, I thought that was the most amazing thing I've ever heard. Like, and it still, like, to me, it still is.
It's
like,
profound.
It's one of the most. I think it's one of the best, like, dedicated tunes to anybody that I've ever heard in my life. Like, you know? But anyway, I'm getting off track. That Rough Riders American jersey, I would clothesline somebody for one of them. Now.
Yeah, the silver one with the black R on. That's the one I'd love. Now. I used to have it when I was young. It was a fake one.
Swizz Beats had one on in one of the videos, and it was different.
I think he has the
else.
silver one.
Is it the silver one?
I think it's the silver one. I could be wrong now. I'm sure somebody listening will tell me it's wrong.
Swizzy, send me that jersey.
Swizzy.
Zone.
Zone.
But no, it was just there was so many things that I wanted back in the day. But because now you could probably get that stuff. Anything you want, that's like, oh, but it's in America, we can't get it type of thing. Like that's the way it was for us back then. Do you know what I mean?
We used to wear the fake stuff from Moore Street.
Yeah, and anything that was like different, like say a pair of Air Max 90s and a colourway that you've never seen, you'd be like, where'd you get them? And you'd be like, oh, my man was in Boston the weekend. Like,
bro, we used to have the chains and all to go with these tracksuits. I had the Death Row Records chain, the silver one, you know, the fake thing. I used to have the Death Row one, and I had the Snoop Dogg, the Doghouse one with the Doghouse on it. I had like Snoop Dogg. Oh,
I had
dreadful.
the spinning G. You would have said,
no way.
I swear to God. The spinner.
That was huge back in the day.
The spinner G.
You used to see cars with the fucking air freshener with the little spinner wheel on it with the G on it.
Swear to God, bro. I had the spinning G. You would have said,
fucking gas. I never wore the chain out. I wore it when we did shows back in the day.
Same with me,
when we thought we were fucking...
When I do like the variety show or something.
Rappers, like, yeah. We used to wear them at that. I wouldn't wear them around the estate around. Jesus Christ, I'd be broke up. But they were terrible.
I had the $sign chain as well.
My dress sense was terrible when I was younger. It was only in later years when I started to get a little bit... Do you know what it was? It was a confidence thing.
Yeah.
When me and Danielle got together, that's when I kind of stopped wearing all black all the time. I still wear all black most of the time. It's just my vibe, you know what I mean? But when me and Danielle first started going out, it was just all black, everything was just all black. Because that's the way it was in the estate. You had to wear all black if you were up to no good, you know what I mean? So nobody'd see it at night. And eventually when we got together, that's when I started again buying a few bits with colour on it, you know.
Yeah.
Like, wear a yellow hoodie or something, or a green hoodie, you know. I'll test it out and see what she thinks. You know? Because I was away from Ladieswear and I was kind of branched out a little bit more. I was a lot older as well.
Yeah.
I was in, it was 20 or something. It's 19, 20, something like that. And that's when I started to get a little bit of a confidence booster. And, I don't have to wear the same thing as everybody else. I can wear my own stuff that I've always wanted to wear. Yeah. Nowadays, I just wear whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But Four jackets with tracksuits, like, I don't care.
Yeah, the thing with me was, it was like, it might have been a confidence thing, I don't know, but it was like, as soon as I got older and I look back, I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, I used to be walking around with like a green hoodie on, like, you know what I mean, like a green hoodie, a playing Lakers jersey underneath it, like, and a pair of fucking navy tracksuit bottoms, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
navy and black, take our back.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be walking around like that, bro.
Red and yellow, hello.
And I used to, like, what I used to do was, when I was a kid, bro, I'd find, like, so I found these, like, fingerless gloves, right, that were obviously for, like, they were obviously
golf.
for golf or something.
They were golfing.
For something, like, and I was like, do you know what? I was one of them that, like, I'm going to wear them out today. You know what I mean? I just put them on me, like, so I don't think a confidence thing was a yoke for me, because do you know what it was? I just think back then, me and my mates just didn't give a fuck, like, you know what I mean? And they didn't care what you were wearing type of thing, like, as long as it was, like, reasonable, obviously.
They cared as long as it, you know.
It's a tracksuit, but it's green and navy.
Yeah, it's fine. It doesn't have to match, but once it's a tracksuit, it's fine. If you wore out another night, be like, jeans, you know, jeans, jean boy. He has a pair of shorts on. Like, and what? You know what I mean?
Look at
and
this
I was a
fucker
fucker back then. I used to wear jeans under my tracksuit bottoms, so I was pure skinny.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Swear to God, I used to wear jeans under the tracksuit bottoms. Like, do you know what I mean? That's how bad I was. No confidence whatsoever, like.
Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. I don't even think I knew what confidence was back then. Like, to even tell you that, whether I was confident or not.
We didn't know either, but
you look back. Yeah,
you look back and you're like, I didn't have any confidence back then. That's what. But
even when I look back, I'm like, I don't remember a time where I felt like, not that I was walking around with this like big chest out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, look at this fella. Like, obviously I was insecure or whatever, but I mean, when it comes to confidence, like I just don't think. I don't know. I just don't think there was ever anything that I can't look back and say like, oh, that was I done that because I lacked confidence type of thing, like, or whatever. Now, obviously, with music, that's a separate conversation. Like when I started rapping and all, none of the boys even knew what story was there. Like, do you know what I mean? For years, like,
all my friends did.
No, none of
we were all in on the joke.
the joke, yeah.
We were all in on it.
They're all like, "Come on, we just tell this fella he's deadly."
All the boys were dead proud, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They still
No,
are
it's the
today.
same, but like back then, I think that's where my confidence lacked, and then obviously when I put music out, then it was the same as what you were saying. Like all the boys were mad proud, like, "Hey, I was gonna go places," type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? But I just don't think that it never crossed any of our minds. Like nobody gave a shit. Like, do you know what I mean? As much as they do now. Like there's kids walking around now, bro, period bleeding. Alexander McQueen's on their feet, 400 quid. Like, and you're like, what? You know what I mean? If I had asked me mad, I would have been like, yeah, I'll get you too.
The Balenciaga sock runners and all, like, all that phenomenon. Yeah.
And they're like, that's
majority of that stuff is fake, though.
I know that.
The bootlegs nowadays, you can't even tell the difference.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's scary.
Can't tell the difference. Like.
Scary. Like, I could be walking down the road, and because I'm wearing a tracksuit, judgment-wise, like, because I'm wearing a tracksuit and I have a pair of Yeezys on me, they'd probably be like, they're fake. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? What I've figured out over the years is that it depends on who's wearing it. Like,
it depends on how you wear it.
Yeah, but it's depending on who's wearing it as well.
True,
though. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Because if you see, right, so say you see, I don't know, you see Conor McGregor walking down the road, same pair of runners on that we have on, right? Yeah. And you obviously assume they're real, like. But I walk down the road after them and they're like, they're fake out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's fake. This fella.
Yeah. So I was saying, I'm disgusted.
I remember there's a fella I was talking to once, right? In the old job I used to be in. We were in studio, whatever. And there was a fella there, and he's just a pure, like, showboat pony, you know what I mean? He's just a pure, like, showboat.
Yeah.
Everything he gets, like, he'd tell you the price of it. And, geez, I just got this the weekend, cost me €400 or €500, you know.
Well, you open
I think I might go get
bro.
another pair the weekend. Like, all right, relax, bro. Will you?
Yeah.
But I caught him out lovely one time. He had a fake pair of Yeezys on. And I knew they were fake.
Yeah.
They were pure obvious.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try to describe it here because you'd know by looking at them.
I'd know, yeah.
You'd know. I don't know a lot about Yeezys because they're not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew because I had the real ones on my feet that I bought in Brown Thomas about 2 weeks before, right? Yeah. I got them on my birthday or something like that. I had a bit of money on my birthday, so I waltzed in them. Yeah, they were the last pair in the shelf or something like that, so I got them, right? So I'm standing there. This fella's shite now of him, right? I'm standing there with the camera just like, oh, this fella's an arsehole. You know? That's fucking arsehole. So you stand there with the statics on, the ones that are beside you now. And I knew they were fake because you can tell by the, you know, the tag on the back. Like, the tag on the back was fucking about the length of the runner. Like, they just look pure fake. These things were fake as fuck. And he's shiting out of him anyway, shiting away. And somehow I get roped into the conversation. He's like, oh, and then he cops the runners on my feet, and he goes, oh, we're both rocking the same stuff. I says, yeah, but mine are real, bro. And I just walked off. I was just like, yeah, but mine are real, bro. And I just strolled out, just bounced
floats
off.
Away.
Yeah, just floated up the stairs. Good luck.
Yeah, but mine are real, bro. But mine are real, bro.
The face on him, he didn't know what to say. I was like, yeah, but mine are real, bro. I just walked off. I was an arsehole, he was an arsehole of a bloke, he was.
See, people like that, though, that's the thing. And funny you should say that, you just reminded me that.
He had singers with him, that, like, he's back, and he's putting them down and all. And, like, there were girls, like, and he's, like, putting them down in these backhanded compliments, and I'm just like, this fella's a fucking arsehole. Yeah. He's not around anymore. Like, he's alive, but he's not, like...
He's not around there
He's not
anymore,
doing that anymore, like, do you know what I mean?
No, I get you. Yeah.
He's too much of an arsehole. I think he just fucking...
Yeah.
You know yourself.
They all just said,
burnt too many bridges.
You're as fake as your runners, bro. I'm leaving you.
Yeah, you're a dickhead. You're a douche.
No, but it's funny you should say that. You actually reminded me the first ever pair of Yeezys. Do you remember this? I don't know if you do. First ever pair of Yeezys. You got given a fake pair.
Oh, yeah.
A black pair. You got given a fake black pair that weren't your size, they were my size. And you were like, you can have them, Ev. And I thought I was the bollocks, yeah? Because this is before I could afford these.
They were the, what were they called again?
Pirate Blacks, and never forget them.
Yeah,
never forget them. So you know what I still want? I still want a pair of the Turtle Doves.
It's actually a pair of them in the bathroom inside. Yeah, there's one in there. There's one shoe in there. I don't know where the other one is, but it's in there somewhere, the Pirate Black yolks.
But the Pirate Blacks, yeah, I remember you gave them to me and you were like to me, yeah, look, they're fake, like, will you wear them, like? And I was like, too fucking right, I will, bro. So even up until that, like, that was recent enough. What was that? That must have been 2015, 2016. Even up until then,
probably, yeah.
I still hadn't had, like...
Would have been about 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
6 years, I'd
something
say.
like that. Yeah,
6 years.
But even up until then, I didn't have money to buy these things.
Oh no, it
like.
would have been longer than that, would it? Because Dory's 5. Would have been well longer than that.
No, it would have
before
been
she
about
was
6.
born.
About 6 years ago, I'd say.
Would it?
I think so. It was when we went to some museum. We went to a museum. Went on a little museum trip like we do.
Yeah.
And on our way there,
I'm always trying to educate the guys.
I'm trying to educate the guys.
You know, invest in art.
But,
Stop buying clothes.
Yeah.
Ironically.
But yeah, I wore them, bro. You got me the fake joints and I wore them. I wore them actually for spring break that year. No, it was 2016.
Was
it? Yeah, 100%.
Jesus.
2016, brother, yeah. And I wore them fake yokes on stage proudly. Proudly.
Absolutely.
Proudly.
Absolutely.
But even up until then, bro, right up until 2016, I still kind of didn't have my own money to buy these things, like type of thing.
Yeah, like even when me and Danielle started going out first, like back in the day, and then I started getting little bits and pieces. I've always worked. I've worked since I was fucking 12 or 13. Do you know what I mean? I've had some form of job, like. But like I've never really invested in clothes or anything like that because again I just didn't have the confidence to wear the stuff I wanted to wear. So I just wore the same shit all the time. Do you know what I mean? Even like runners, like I had really nice runners, but I never wore them. I used to wear like the skater runners, the skater boots, like the fucking
DC joints,
the DC joints and all. Yeah, all blacks. Like, do you know what I mean? They weren't like the leather ones. They were always suede or something. Because I've never been mad for all leather runners, like the Air Force Ones. I've never owned a pair. I just can't do it.
Really? Eh?
You know me. All my runners have even the Tom Sachs behind me. It's always like
it's always material.
Yeah, there's always some type of material on it. I think the 97s, the silver bullets are probably one of the only ones that I have that are just all leather, like, or whatever.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think they're leather. I think they're. Look at these. Yeah, they're not leather. Mixed. They're like.
Yeah, they're mixed material.
It's like a vinyl material.
But they would be the only kind of type of ones I have like that. Yeah. But it wasn't until I started to get real money when I had.
Yeah.
The last job I was in, I used to get paid a fucking fortune for it. Do you know what I mean?
You were able to go and buy these.
And I was just like, I used to get runners every fucking week, like a couple of pairs each week, like just mad. Clothes, like even before we started recording now, I had to take a big fucking giant pile of clothes off that chair you were in. Half of the clothes in that pile are worth a fucking fortune. Like.
Yeah. It's the same with me, bro. It's the exact same. I kind of only started to get money.
And I don't even wear half the stuff.
Yeah.
Like Danielle's forever giving out to me because it's another pair. You haven't even worn the last 6 pairs you got. Yeah, and I'm like, I know. But
there's runners in there, bro. Runners in my gap haven't even taken out a box yet.
Yeah, same.
haven't even taken them out a box.
There's runners somewhere in this house that I don't even know I own them.
I've tried them on and I've walked around.
I've bought runners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of weeks later, I'll buy the same pair again, not realising I already bought them a couple of weeks previous. Jesus. And I've had to just give them away or whatever.
What's your favourite runner right now? What's your favourite sneaker right now?
Tom Sachs.
Like right now or all time? Like
all time.
All time.
Right now,
I couldn't do all time.
All time.
I couldn't do all time. Right now,
I'm obsessed with them things behind me.
Yeah,
obsessed with them for some reason. I don't know why.
Are they? Is that base bit suede?
Yeah.
Is that suede?
Like they're nothing special, like to look at. They are my. I think it's the colorway and just
colorway. Yeah.
I'm not crazy. Like I love loads of different types of Nike, but them.
Yeah, they're crazy, bro.
Obviously, I grew up with 97s and 95s and Air Max 1s. Yeah. They were the 3 that I wore, the TNs, you know what I mean?
TNs.
They were like the hand-me-downs, the fake joints. And they are very nostalgic for me, and I do have pairs. You've seen them out and about. I do have pairs.
Yeah.
But I only buy the ones that kind of remind me of ones I used to have. Like, do you know what I mean? Like the infrareds and all that, I have them there. But the Tom Sachs, for some reason, they're kind of the modern runner. I don't know, because they're not around that long. Like, they be the ones that are just like they're my all-time favorite of all time. Don't know why.
That's mad because normally somebody would have a story behind it. I thought you were going to tell me a story.
Yeah, because I usually stuff I buy is
just
very
sentimental value to it. Like,
it's very 90s looking.
Yeah,
that's my kind of shtick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're not like. I think they look old. Like something from the 80s.
They do. That's what it is. I was just about to say, you'd see that in like Back to the Future
even
or something. You know what I mean?
Tongue like is like, I don't know.
It's not like frayed, is it?
Yeah, it's like just minimal.
Yeah.
Here's the paper inside. But yeah, I fucking love them for some reason, and I do not know why. I think they just have a nostalgic look or something.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah,
that's what caused me to them. I'm just obsessed with Nike because that's what all the older lads wore when we were young, and I couldn't afford that stuff. My family couldn't afford it.
There was a pair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's where my obsession comes from. It just reminds me of when I was a kid, like watching all the drug dealers and the older lads up the estate. Just like, fuck me, I'd love to have that tracksuit.
So fresh and so clean.
And now I have them.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And that's what I mean, bro. It's all about that, isn't it? Like you don't even realise that sometimes when you're buying these things, that the reason why you're buying them, like.
But even boys now, if you look at majority of the young lads now, they all look like drug dealers. Majority of them, not all of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them that I see around with the
bubble jackets.
With the bubble jacket, either the North Face jacket all black or the
Canada Goose.
Fucking that bleeding jacket. Sick to death seeing them things around. But they want to look like a drug dealer. Even though they're not. They want that lifestyle. They just don't want the fucking shite that comes with it. And they all dress like that. They all look the same. Like, I won't buy a North Face jacket because of that reason. Like, if you live in town, if you live in the city, grand. All the hipster type lads, all them wear the fucking, you know what I mean? All them wear the North Face jacket, the purple on top or the black on bottom. Do you know what I mean? Or the all black one or whatever. That's grand. You get away with it in town. The full yellow joint or whatever. You wear that out in Blanche.
It's
You're getting stopped everywhere you go.
It's
like,
that perception. 100%.
It's different out here. It's completely
100%.
different out here compared to town or wherever else. In town you can wear whatever the fuck you want. It's grand. Out here you have to be careful of what you wear because you're gonna get the wrong attention. Do you know what I mean?
Of course. But we'll talk about that, of course.
I'm from the gangs of youths as well. Like, do you know what I mean? The young lads like it's fucking easy. You know.
No, of course. You get hassle from both ends.
And I'm sure you get that in town as well. But town it's more free. It's you don't look like a fucking drug dealer walking around. Wearing Blanche you do.
100%, yeah. My favourite pair right now, and we'll get into that in just a second, but thanks for asking me what my favourite pair right now is.
No, you're grand. Not interested.
Don't care.
Don't care.
No,
I just want to go walk the dog.
It's the bacons, bro.
Oh yeah. You got them though.
I got them.
Your missus got you them.
Yeah, Danielle got me them for Christmas. Shout out to Danielle. She's yeah,
they're gorgeous. They are actually. Would I buy them? I probably would, to be honest.
Would you buy them? Yeah. That's
I
very strange because you wouldn't put anything that I buy on your feet.
I know I would. I would. Stop. I would. Not all of it, but some of it. No, but yeah, the bacons, they always remind me of the tongue-in-cheek runners that Dizzy Rascal had out.
Yeah. Same colour, nearly like.
Almost the same colour.
Yeah, man.
They're stunning.
They're similar to the Tom Sachs. They're the beige with like a biscuit colour and the pink swoosh.
The pink of the meat, the red of the meat.
The pink laces.
Yeah, they're actually nice. Them. Would I wear them? I don't know. I don't know if I'd have an outfit that I'd have to buy an outfit just to match them.
That's what I had to do.
You know, and I'm a fucker.
Yeah, I went and bought myself a little brown short.
I have so many runners, and I'm just like, I don't have an outfit to go with them, so they don't get worn.
They
just get left in the box.
Yeah. Those and the Chinatowns are probably my favourite. The Chinatowns, bro. These are the Chinatowns are Air Max 1s, by the way, and the bacons are Air Max 90s. The Air Max 1s, Chinatowns, you know, the ones that are like, they're black. Brother.
Yeah.
Them there now. Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're stunning.
But they're a runner that, they're a kick that you wear with an all black tracksuit, so they pop like, you know what I mean?
Out,
100%. You couldn't match them like.
I have the Chinese New Year, the 95s.
Yeah.
They're red, white, red, black, and then has gold on it.
Yeah.
I love wearing them with all black.
Yeah.
Because the gold just fucking stands.
Yeah. It's crazy.
They're so clean as well. It's just a clean design. Like, I love them. Yeah. Or be the infrareds.
Oh baby.
Oh fucking baby.
Oh, baby.
They don't come out a lot, but I love the infrareds.
Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, what you were saying was about the whole perception thing.
Yeah.
That was a big one for us growing up as well, where it was like, because we were in a tracksuit and because we were wearing all black or all white or whatever it was, the same thing what you said, imitating the boys that could do it, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We were always hassled, like, always hassled.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we were hassled, as you said, from both ends of the spectrum. Like, there was the boys that were like, what's that you have for me, like, you know what I mean, type of thing, and it's like, give me that F, you know what I mean? No, you know what I'm saying?
Let me try that on.
Yeah, let me try that on.
What size are they?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
We got that, and we got the whole police thing as well, where we'd get stopped, and if I told them I was from Ladyswell, especially if I was in Whitestown, like, if I was in Whitestown, told them I was from Ladyswell, you stand over there for a second, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you'd be getting tired out of it.
Because of the way I dressed, because I had my hood up, like,
we got hassled all the fucking time, didn't matter where we went, just because of the way we dressed. And it's funny, like, because we were in a pair of runners. I remember when you couldn't go into a pub with a pair of runners on.
Yeah.
I used to wear when we used to go out like to nightclubs or whatever, or when there was nightclubs in Ireland. I used to wear the little pumps, you know, the little, because I hated shoes. I fucking hated shoes.
Yeah.
I hate wearing shoes. I'd rather runners, like, so I used to wear these little pumpy boots, you know, like little Peter Pan fucking joints, you know. But they were, to me, it was half a runner, half a shoe.
The Peter Pan
Even
joints.
them, right? And I'd be smartly dressed. I'd have the blazer and all on, looking slick, and I'd have the little pumps on, the little Peter Pans.
Yeah.
No, not tonight, bro. Not in them. I'd have to go home and get shoes on and go back. Now you can rock up to a nightclub in a full Nike tracksuit with runners on.
Are you mad? Are you mad, brother?
You know what I'm saying?
I was in the Clonsilla the other night. Remember I was telling you, I was in the Clonsilla the other night, last week or whatever, 2 weeks ago. And
full North Face.
Bro, there was a fella in there with a full Nike tracksuit on. And a hat. He had a Nike hat, and the
hat
same
on.
one I have on now.
We weren't allowed to wear hats in pubs.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's mad. And the cultural shift of, like, I can go to the office dressed the way I am now, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They won't bat an eyelid.
That's what I'm saying. I have the socks pulled up to me bleeding neck, and I have these.
When I used to work in the office, when I used to be in the office, I'd be every day being there with a fresh fit on.
Yeah.
Nobody be batting an eyelid.
No.
Like.
And it's mad.
There'd be cunts walking around in suits, and the women be walking around in their suits
mad.
as well, like with fucking runners on, like.
Because we couldn't even walk down the road dressed like that back in the day. Do you know what I mean? And now you can go to the fucking office.
There was a time in shopping centre in Blanche you couldn't walk in with a hat on. Same hat you're wearing now. The hats I wear. Couldn't walk in with a hat. You'd walk in, screw a guy, take the hat off.
Yeah.
At one point they were trying to ban fucking hoodies from being in shopping centre.
Yeah, well I remember growing up, they'd always tell us to take our hoods down all the time. And
you weren't allowed a hood up.
Yeah.
But they were trying to ban hoodies itself from the fucking shopping centre in Blanche back in the day.
Come off it, like.
Now, Jesus.
Brother, you can walk. There's boys walking around with full face, not face masks as in pandemic face masks. I'm talking about there's boys walking around with ski masks on. Bro.
Yeah. And it's grand, like, it's normal.
Nobody bats an eye. It's like, what? I don't understand. If I walked into a shop with a ski mask on, back in the day, I would have been tackled to the ground.
Yeah, you would have been arrested, yeah.
There and then. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. We used to get it all the time.
Mad, man. It's mad. Just the whole shift in what is kind of like, I don't know if the world itself and establishments themselves have just gotten like a more open mind with it, or it just, I don't know where it changed. What changed?
I think it's between wouldn't say streetwear. Streetwear's always been a thing, but I think it's because like gym gear started becoming kind of mainstream. Like girls start wearing gym gear all the time, the leggings and all that stuff. That kind of became the fashion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Leggings were a big thing. Yeah.
And still a nice top or whatever. Yeah, it still is, of course. And then young fellas started wearing gym gear as well. The shorts with the yokes on the knee.
Yeah.
You know, and like the running gear, all that kind of became. Like the top
like
you're wearing now is like a running top.
Yeah, it's like a cycling top nearly or something, isn't it? Yeah.
But you'd wear it as normal the way you are now. Like you just wear it like as casual. You know
That's
what I mean?
It's
you'd
crazy.
wear that out like for a meal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No,
whatever.
yeah.
Like. Yeah. And I think it's from all that. From
could
the
it
past
be,
couple of years,
especially over as of lately? Could it be as well that the
and then in an office, sorry to go across you.
No, you're grand.
In an office setting, the big wigs started to wear like the walking shoes and your Skechers and all that shit, all the
with
walking
the
shit. Yeah, with the suit, they'd walk into work with it, and then they'd switch to the shoes. But then they got pissed off switching to the shoes and just kept the fucking runners on. You know what I mean? Then Nike and Adidas started to branch out and all that stuff. And I think that's, to me, that's the way it looks. It came between that and streetwear, kind of got really fashionable.
Streetwear, I think.
Because all the big like fashion houses
design, that's what I was just about to say. Yeah,
like,
maybe it could be that
Virgil
as well.
And stuff was kind of the big one that kind of pushed it. Kanye West obviously with Yeezys and.
But maybe that's why. Maybe they because streetwear was made to be this kind of like this desired fashion like considered high end fashion now. Like maybe that's where the shift came from. Like, you know
I'd say that in between like all the comfortable stuff like the walking gear, running gear kind of became a mainstream thing that you'd wear into work and all that, you know.
Bro, I'd get sent home from school if I walked in without a pair of shoes on my feet.
Yeah.
If I walked in with all black runners that looked the exact same as my shoes.
Yeah, you'd be kicked out, sent home.
Sent home to get them changed. I don't have a pair of shoes, miss. Well, tough titties, you can't come back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's mad, like mad.
It's strange. And now I look at, like, my uncle got on to me there not so long ago, and he was like, "Oh, me little cousin is starting in secondary school. She's looking for an all black pair of Yeezys to wear a uniform." And I'm like, "What?
What? Yeah, she's looking for a pair of bacons. What?
What are you talking
You
about?
got a fucking pair of Kevin Bacons, have you?
See me said home. No, she won't. One of them. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Madness. Even
Crazy.
like Dory now, she goes to school. I've bought her a couple of Nikes, me and Danny, like.
Yeah.
And she wears Nikes to school as well, like her little Nikes, little white yokes with the fucking flary swoosh on them.
And now it's like, if you do wear the shoes, you're like, you haven't got a pair of Nikes on your feet, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's weird to,
yeah.
now it's weird to be not wearing, like, you know what I'm saying? It's so crazy.
It's gas. Like if you go into, what is it? If you go into JD right in Blanche, don't know if it's the same in town. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
If you go into JD in Blanche, it's just black, like black tracksuits everywhere.
Yeah.
All the lads section like is just black, black. Like Johnny Cash fucking wardrobe, just black. Everything's black.
Yeah.
Down the end, you might get like a little beige colour jumper or fucking navy or something like that. But if you go into JD, everything's just black. All Nike, all black. Everything's black. North Face, everything's just black. Everything's black. And then you look at the girls section, it's all different colours: purples, lilacs.
Yeah,
you have everything like.
Yeah, it's
mad.
It's
the
crazy.
shift in what young fellas are wearing, like just all black. And then you go down to lifestyle and it's different. You'll get all the black tracksuits, but you'll get all the Adidas stuff that's bright colours. That's bright mixed, you know.
And all that. And that's why you don't see much of the boys walking around in Adidas tracksuits around because
it's always black
it's
Nike
too
tracksuits.
bright. It's too bright, like, you know what I mean?
It's gas. But you see young fellas like from Castleknock and all, like like from really well-to-do families.
Yeah.
And you see them out on the road on that fucking full black runners,
That
looking like they're
into-
about to fucking break you up.
That falls into appropriation and all.
And then when you talk to
doesn't
them,
it?
it's completely different. You know, the accent comes out.
Falls into that, doesn't it?
It all comes from the UK, doesn't it? From like the drill scene and everything else. So what the young fellas are listening to.
Yeah, true. That trap star.
Because it does look like that now.
Yeah.
You know, looks like you're walking around
No, I know.
Brixton or something.
Like you're walking around in the Blade music video, like.
Yeah.
But yeah,
black
no,
with
it's
the black gloves on with the Nike sign on the side and the fucking
all that stuff, the ski mask and
yeah,
100%, bro. But I just think that I don't know. It's crazy, like, because like I would have been told that, like, coming close to what would have been the end of what you were saying about the whole shoes into nightclubs thing. When I started going out, when I turned 18, like, and I started going out, that was still a little bit in place with some places, like, but it wasn't even as much then, like, you know what I mean? Then it's done away with now as well. Like,
yeah, of course. You can wear football jerseys and all in like a nightclub now.
Mad.
Well, if there is a nightclub left in Dublin, I don't even know if there is a nightclub in Dublin anymore.
No, there's not. I don't think so anyway.
Fucking joke.
But the whole cultural shift, bro, of the just the way it's, I don't know, the way it's perceived now more than anything, like, do you know what I mean? It's just mad because we were told when we were, I don't know, I'm sure you are the same, but I was told growing up, you can't wear that to this, and you can't wear that to that, and you can't wear this to that, you know what I mean? You have to wear
church and that.
Yeah, you have to wear shoes. Why do I have to wear? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's,
Who made that up?
We were told, like, you have to, like, you know what I mean? And we just, I don't know, we kind of just carried it with us, like.
Christmas Day, you're in a short jeans and shoes.
Yeah, all the time.
Confirmations, you're in fucking suits. Yeah. Now you see lads wearing, you don't see them wearing tracksuits now for the confirmation, but you'll see them wearing runners.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Wear a pair of jeans,
Balenciagas, Dior's, whatever you want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And like, it's just even down to the. I know you're saying it's fake and all, but even if we asked me back then, like, oh, will you get me a pair of Dior's, man? How much are they? 600 quid.
Imagine.
I'd be grounded for asking that question,
bro. You'd be kicked out of the house.
You know what I mean? For asking that bleeding question, let alone anything else.
The price of a mortgage for a fucking pair of socks, sock runners. No.
So they won't last piss and time. How are you supposed to climb a fucking tree and
you get caught in the fence and them things.
You'd be hanging from the fucking thing from above your toe. Your toe will be fucking caught.
Your toe will be freezing in them things. Socks? No.
How are you supposed to fucking play ball and I love that. In Dem.
Damn. Fuck off.
Oh, stop, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had some bad fashion choices.
See, my
for sure,
ma,
look.
though. My ma, bro. Like, this is one thing I don't miss about moving out. Is that I had a pair of suede Adidas Superstars, right?
Yeah.
Beige yolks. Gorgeous, bro.
Okay.
Gorgeous.
Tasty.
Right?
Tasty.
Gorgeous. Me ma, yeah. My ma, it got to a state that after this happened, I was like, ma, do not touch my runners. My ma was like, I came home
Washing
one day.
machine?
Bro, I came home one day and I put them on my feet and I was like, they look mad weird or something. What the fuck is that? And I looked, right, and I'm feeling them and I was like, they're pure rough. What the fuck?
Sandpaper.
Went down to her, I was like, ma, what's the deal with these dogs? Oh, we put them in the washing machine. And I goes, what? Why would you put a pair of suede shoes into the washing machine? Oh, well, they were dirty. And I was like, no, they fucking weren't. Like, my man's just one of them, bro. That's like, whatever's in our way, it's getting into the basket.
Into
Like,
the
you know what I mean? One of them. But yeah, swear to God, now after that, we came to a mutual agreement. I was like, man, wash everything else, yeah? Wash whatever you want, but do not
Don't
touch
touch
my runners. Now the stuff that's been destroyed on me, bro. You know what I mean?
We had that and all. The things be looking like a fucking banana coming out of the blade.
Come out folded like a sambo. You know what I mean? It's a Nike sandwich for you. There you go. Stick them on your fucking feet.
You'd have to get the car jack out to open them back up. 1 second now. Separate these cunts.
Stop
Chiseling the things. Come on.
But I used to be rocking the school shoes, bro. We used to be talking to me back in the day.
Same. Come on. We're all like that.
And I used to be sitting in the class
No
making
toes
it
left
worse.
in the
Like,
runners.
yeah,
Yeah, no
making it
toes
worse.
left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be flipping it around the back of your foot and messing with it. We were terrible. We looked blatant terrible. But I tell you what, I wouldn't change it for the world.
No, of course not. But it's perception-wise, it's just mad these days, because back in the day, I was labelled, you know what, and I'm sure you were as well. I don't even like saying that word, bro. But
Yeah, I know what word you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking
fucking
about.
despise that word.
Do you know what I mean? That's what we were labelled as back then. Do you know what I'm saying? And that there is why I'm a little bit pissed off about it, that they can get away with it now. Like, do you know what I mean? Not pissed off. Like, look, it is what it is. It's just we were labelled that for doing the exact same thing, type of thing back in the day. Like, but I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing as well, bro. That's changed now. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's it's culturally shifted. Maybe it's a good thing, but I'm just have a bit of a bee in my bonnet about it. Like, you know.
I used to have this green jacket, bro. Right, there was this green jacket I had.
Yeah.
I think it was a Fila jacket. I can't remember. I think it was green, like a bottle green, like dark. Was it bottle green? Like a British racing green or something. It was a dark green, but it was a Fila jacket, right? And I think I got it for Christmas or something. I can't remember. I either got it for Christmas or Stephen's Day, one of the two. Would have been Christmas actually, because it would have been expensive back then.
Yeah.
And I wore this thing to death. To death. The boys used to give me dog's abuse over it in the summer.
Yeah.
Roasting out. I'd be standing there in my green jacket, right? And I got tan on my hands and not on my arms. So they were like gloves, right? Ricky and Mark, man, that's what they used to call me, gloves. Here's gloves. My hands were pure black, you know what I mean? Tanned up.
You have to be baking a cake, bro.
Because look at me now, like I'm still tanned. Like my fucking sallow skin, like as soon as the sun, even that bulb would be fucking tanning me, like as we're sat here, you know what I mean? And my hands were black, like black, man. They were so dark, and the rest of me was snow white. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I took the jacket out, there was gloves because I have a t-shirt on under the jacket. Don't know why. I just had this jacket wearing the thing to death. And the boys, here's gloves. Here he is.
Here's gloves.
Here he is. They were like fucking gloves on me. Terrible.
My Uncle Martin used to have the freshest shit, bro. Like, I mean, fresh.
Is he from town, was he?
No, he always had money, like. You know what I mean? He's one of them, like, always had money. And this is when Duffer was big. Remember when Duffer was big? Everybody's rocking around with Duffer. This is when Duffer was big, bro. He had this little set, right? I went into my nanny's one day. So when he was still living in my nanny's or whatever. I went into my nanny's one day. So in the summer, we were all going to the beach the next day, and I was like, I'm going to root through this fella's wardrobe, because I know he has a pair of shorts in there that are going to be
Nike
crazy.
Yokes, pair of Duffs.
Went in, bro. There was this two-piece set with like a sleeveless zip top, yeah, Duffer yoke, yeah, and Duffer shorts, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to take them. Brought the back to the gap.
Hey, we're looking like a gimp.
Out here looking like I'm running for a track or something. But I was Brought them back to the gaff, snuck them in, yeah.
Olympian Flynn.
Yeah, if my dad said that, I'd be battered, like, you know what I mean? So if my dad seen them, I'd be battered, like, got in, threw them there, I was like, lovely, right, hit them under the mattress for the night, you know what I mean? Bro, these jokes still had the tags on them, I didn't know, right? Still had the tags on them the next day, I was like, it's too late now, like. You must have already bought them.
A rip?
Yeah, took them things off, yeah, got rid of the tags, wore them out. I thought nothing of it. Went out to the beach days, exactly. They're lovely oaks. Where'd you get them? Don't worry about that, brother. Eh? One of them. Got out to the beach. Millions of pictures being taken, of course, because we're all out at the beach. And one of the boys changed their profile picture to a picture of all of us.
Oh no!
And I'm in the shorts, like that, happy as Larry. Yeah. Martin rings me. He was like, "What's the story?" And I was like, "Alright." And I was like, shitting myself. I was like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Where are you out at the beach?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "You sound like you're out at the beach." And I goes, "Well, I'm not now."
Hear the seagulls in the background, the water, the waves crashing.
Boats not.
Yeah.
No, not at the beach. That's just
some fella in the background. This beach is deadly. I'm loving this beach.
Are you sure you're not at the beach? Someone in the background. We're at the beach. It's great.
Life's a beach out here. No. Don't know that about.
Not at the beach. No. What are you saying? No. Right? He says, I'm not at the beach. Then I it down to the ground. And he was like, come here, where'd you get them duffer shorts? And I was like, bro, my heart sank, yeah. I was like, what are you talking about? Shaking in my boots. I was like,
no, these are bluffer.
What you doing?
No, these are bluffer shorts. These are bluffer from Moorsley.
Where'd you get them duffer shorts? And I was like, what duffer shorts? And he was like, the ones you have on you. And I'm looking around, bro, yeah. I'm like, where is this? He's after tracking these things down.
Are you at the beach?
Yeah. These fellas are tracking these things down. I goes, I'm not wearing duffer shorts. He says to me, you did, yeah, and you're out at the beach. I goes, I'm not out at the beach, right? And he was like, yeah, cool, whatever. So he says, I'm going to tell you that you robbed them shorts. I was like, I didn't take any shorts. I was like, why would I rob your shorts? I can wear my own shorts to the beach. And he goes, I thought you weren't out at the beach.
I'm not.
I'm fucking not.
This beach is great. It's so sunny at this beach.
Just
the waves crashing on the shore now.
Nicki Minaj playing in the back. Let's go to the beach. Right. Anyway, it was like, I got caught out. Says, listen, they're not your yokes, they're my own yokes, yeah? And he was like, well, that's gas because mine are missing. And I was like, alright, whatever. Hung up the phone. I was like, fuck him. You know, one of them, like, right? Like that. With all the boys, fuck him. He's not going to say that to me. Got home, brother, yeah? And when I tell you, my dad flipped the lid. He flipped. Robin from my family. And I was like,
these are bluffers. They're not dubbers, I swear.
I was like, there's still brand new sand all over them. Just give them back to him. Oh,
I wasn't even at the beach.
Swear to God, bro. But I used to fleece his stuff all the time. But the thing was about it with Martin. Martin was like the cool uncle for me. Like Martin was the one that like here.
Yeah, the one
throw
you
that on.
To,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and anytime I asked him, he'd always let me. Like, do you know what I mean? But it's just. The whole principle behind it was because I fleeced him out of his wardrobe brand new.
Didn't ask him, fuck's sake.
He was like, that's the worst thing about it, Ev. He was like, you had to just ask me, I would have gave me here, like, you know what I mean? But Martin used to always hook me up, brother. Always. Because I'd come in with like a t-shirt on that was like iffy, you know what I mean? And he'd be like he'd know it's out of pennies, he'd be like, yeah, throw a little night yoke on there, give me fresh.
Get that thing off, Get that off your chicken chest.
Sound. And he just float around then. Where'd you get that yoke?
Look at this sheet after blowing in with a fucking weird t-shirt on.
Here's the sheet.
Here he is.
Here's the sheet going to the beach.
Where'd you blow in from?
With his do-rag
just
on his
out
head.
at the beach drying yourself.
Oh, with the do-rag on his head. There he is, 25 cents. There he is there. That's such a bad joke, bro. People used to always say stuff like that to me. There's 25 cents. Shut up, you know what I mean? There's 7M. Nah, you know what I mean? What the fuck up?
It'll fool you. Speaking of jokes, have you got a shit joke this week?
For this week? Right. What's the best part about living in... This one's great, bro. What's the best part about living in Switzerland?
Go on.
I don't know, but the flag's a big plus. Oh my God. It's loud.
No. Oh my
Flag's a
god.
big plus. I love that. Oh,
This has been Gobsmacked.
what is this?
With me, Rosie. Oh, make sure you like and subscribe, or whatever you say. Review, subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at GobsmackPod.
What is this thing?
I've been ROC.
I've been Flynn Johnson.
This is Gobsmacked. See you next week.
Thanks. Good luck. Bye.
Oh.